What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up, everybody? I'm gonna touch on this Kiki Palmer and her baby daddy situation, and I also want to talk about this YouTuber. I think everyone mentioned him yesterday. You know, seems like he having little issues, family issues, just like I said. On that side is, this is why they try to bash royalty so much. It's because they always, you know, they go do stuff behind the scene and that they can't handle. So they got to come bash somebody else because of what they're going through. But we're gonna speak a lot about that situation because I even seen another video of his that I did not understand why he even speaking on certain things. I just don't understand it. These people got to grow up. Yeah. So the situation with Kiki Palmer and her baby daddy and him abusing her allegedly. Um, I don't understand what these people think. Like, I'm so glad Kiki Palmer took herself up out of that situation. Then, like from the beginning, you would have never thought that Kiki Palmer would be going through all that. But I mean, it's not unusual in this world. It's really not because whether you're a celebrity or not, they definitely things can happen to you too. Um, but I feel so bad. Like you say, you dealt with it that long, and just imagine how many other celebrities, and not just celebrities, but especially regular people, like stuff wouldn't even been probably done like that fast. If it was a regular person, like look at the royalty situation, like all what she had to go through, and just look at Kiki Palmer, and it's like she got something done really, really fast. Like no matter how much we supported royalty and call CPS on CJ, or you know just when he pulled out the gun that time and everybody called people for royalty because this stuff was getting serious, and it is serious. So but I'm just wondering like why she can't get no help. Like it's really crazy to me because his stuff is literally happening in the spotlight. And Kiki Palmer's, a lot of her stuff happened behind doors, and like she said, she wanted to get full custody of her child, and from what I see, she actually got full custody of her child. And she needed to do that because that's for her and the safety of her child. And then they took all the guns away from him, like she said, so that he wouldn't do anything to himself or anyone else. You know what I'm saying? He's hopefully he's not allowed to purchase anymore, because this is it's ridiculous, you know. So my thing is, just please, Kiki, don't ever get back in no situation like that. I wouldn't be surprised if she just like, I'm not doing this no more. I'm gonna get myself together, and I just can't do she can't do it no more. But on the other hand, you got Wild Girl royalty, and these people steady be trying to put her through stuff, steady bring up her name on the internet, and I'm just like, this been bullying at its finest, and it's like she shouldn't have to go through this. What CJ is doing is some type of abuse. I'm quite sure it's some type of abuse. So I don't understand why ain't anything happened to him yet. But you know what? One thing about it, Bunny can buy, anything, anything, any person, that's desperate. So that it just doesn't make any sense. It just don't make any sense at all. So when I seen that baby is so precious. Kiki's baby is so precious. And I'm just sitting up there like that is crazy that he would do all this stuff. She was a star, so why wouldn't you just do right by Kiki instead of abusing her in that type of way? Like, I don't understand, but I'm glad she did get rewarded full custody of her child, which she deserves. Because if she was going through it, you don't want that child going through it, and like some kind of Lifetime movie or something. Like, that's what he looks like. He looks like he could do a Lifetime movie, very well. His eyes, like, I don't know, but it is just not. It's not cool. You don't put people through that woman through that, and she done had your child. She cared about you and loved you, and you do stuff like this to her. It's just crazy to me. Like, grow up. Then you got your celebrity brother talking about you know, he used to do it to women too. Like, come on now. He used to abuse women too. Like, that is nothing to brag on. That is nothing to brag on. That's why I'm glad I was taught to fight in all situations. Like, it don't matter. Like, grow up. Grow up. So I want to go on. I just wanted to say that about Kiki Palmer because we love Kiki Palmer, and I really cannot stand that this is going on with her, and we never know what a person has to deal with behind the scenes. You make him feel it, but us feeling it is nothing like what they're actually going through. If I can say that, like, it's not like what we actually going through, like what they're actually going through. So shout out to Kiki Palmer, and uh I'm just glad she got custody. So I want to move on to Jason. I think that's his name. Like, I'm confused. Like, now this man is on live, and I seen where Ice Cream had the video and stuff like that. But this is what I'm talking about when I say the other side. You know, they speak on royalty a lot, but and it's so negative. And like I said in one of my videos, they speak negative because it's negative behind the scenes. Like, that's how they are. They're negative people. I guarantee you what how they speak on YouTube and talk about royalty. It's a whole bunch of trash going on in their house. My thing is, just why would you speak on somebody that you barely know? Why you won't handle your business at home? Why in the world do you have to come on the internet and you have to bash royalty to make yourself feel better? And I also seen the video when he was going back and he was um talking about a video where it was royalty and CJ was still together, and it was box opening time, I guess, and everybody's buying shoes. He bought shoes for everybody. And I guess he's trying to say that Jalea wanted all Kamara shoes. It just irritates me that he would, he would point out the negative in everything. Look how Jalea wants only Kamara shoes. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Those kids has worked and worked and worked to deserve and say who they do and don't want to do anything for. And I'm not saying that was the case. Jalea probably really wanted those shoes, but those kids work for those shoes that he was having them open like all the time, like he couldn't do nothing. Like he was crippled. CJ needs to grow up. You're a freaking guy. You should be able to do multiple things and get over it. I never understood why he could not hold a camera and open the box, but all the kids had to. Dude, you're making money off them. You should be serving them. If I wanted those shoes and those were my size, you'd be like, well, just what is the harm in you just going to buy or order Kamara some more shoes? Is not a jealousy thing. I never, when he played that video and he said the guy on the internet, because I don't want to keep saying his name, but he played that video about when they was opening the shoes and talking about how happy they were. Dude, they love those things. They do. But they don't worship those things, which means this is why these children are so humble and so happy right now and comfortable right now and not studying that stuff like that, because they know how to be home. And not to mention, CJ was the same way. He loved shoes too. I would rather for the children to love shoes more than how he loved shoes. What makes it right for him to love shoes like that? But they can't. They can't be happy. You know what I'm saying? He happy. They made him millions. He happy, right? So that dude, he needs some help while he's on the internet with all these issues on the internet with his wife. And I believe his wife, because he come on the internet bashing women like royalty all the time. All the time. Every day it's about royalty. I wouldn't be surprised if his wife is a royalty supporter too, or fan. And she just can't go against him. Because for one, you're sitting up there, you're talking about you talk about royalty, you talk about another woman your wife probably likes. You know what I'm saying? And just imagine how he treating her. She couldn't get a word out. That's one thing I cannot stand about. That's one thing I could not stand about when you have a platform and you've been on your platform, you got hundreds, thousands and million subscribers. So the people don't want to listen to the people that are not on the screen. Like they don't know what's going on. He's on the screen. He's the one getting all the support. So you have people in his comments talking about, if you don't do his for him, somebody else will do it for him. Maybe she at that point where she don't give a doggone if you fucking do anything for her like that. Maybe she having sex with you because she don't want to have sex with you no more. You have done something to that woman to make her not want to do anything with you. 23 years, he said. And y'all just getting to this point where she don't want to sleep with you. He's talking about 7 months. Hey, Lisa, I'm sorry. You talk about 7 months. Man, this dude blowing my mind. I just he sounds ignorant. Then he shows scratches. Like, if you didn't show scratches before this and out of your 23 years of marriage, whatever he said, because he kept switching up stuff. Hi, Miss D's. He kept switching up stuff. I hope y'all know who I'm talking about. I am talking about a YouTuber. And I don't want to give him much clout, but I definitely want to speak on him. See, they come, like I was saying before, they come on YouTube, bash royalty, and don't even be trying to handle their own stuff behind closed doors. You see what I'm saying? Like I said in one of my videos, you could tell it's so negative behind the scenes with these people that bash royalty, because look how they speak on YouTube about royalty. You're bashing another woman when you have a woman at home. Your wife is at home with you. Yeah, it's because I think y'all slight mentioned it yesterday. Yes, Lisa, it is. It is. It's no offense taken. It is what he get. You get on there and you bash a woman like that. Do you not know your wife is hearing you also? That's embarrassing. A woman, a woman that's going through all this. And guess what? Because he has the spotlight on his YouTube, right? He got all his fans, sticking up for him, where they can barely hear her. They can hear, but her voice is not being heard, if you know what I mean. Her voice is not being heard, but I heard her. And I heard the pain in her voice. I don't care how long you've been with me, 23 years. Look, 23 years, and you narrow that down to 7 months of you not getting in it. Dude, you need to wake up, because marriage gets different every day, every year, every second. It don't stop with you, bro. Like, I can't stand a guy that sit up there and think they supposed to have their way like that all the time. You don't know what that woman going through. Then this man had the nerve to say something about a warm blanket. They're very ignorant. They're very ignorant. And I would never sit up there and, worship people like that, almost like idols. Like, you worship this man so much that you believe his lies. You can't see through somebody else hurt and pain. I'm not here to worship nobody. Like, these stories that you find on YouTube, and you, like me, I pick out to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it has touched my heart. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I talk about them. But if they only could wake up, this is why these people are so negative. Everybody on that side that's against royalty have things going on in their life. because you could always tell by how negative person like when they come onto YouTube and how bad they gotta bash. They gotta bash Royalty, they gotta bash her kids, they gotta bash her mom, they gotta bash Rico. And you clearly see these people moving it on up. So really, what do they have to bash these people for? They have no reason. It's in their own lives. It's what's going on. It's in their own lives. They don't know how to handle their own situation while he's on there crying and wiping his tears. They don't know how to handle their own situation, so they gotta go bash somebody else's situation. Like, come on now. And then they don't stop bashing Royalty because their situation is not going good. It's almost like one of those people that say, if mine's not going good, ain't nobody else going good. Stay away from them type of people. Evil. And like I was talking about how he had Royalty kids at box opening time, CJ. He did a video, the dude Average at Best. I'm gonna say that now. Average at Best. He did a video on Royalty kids at box opening time. And for some reason, it's always got to be something brought out negative. Like you're looking too close into it. Those are kids. Those are kids. And yes. Okay. See, this is a prime example. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Dees. This is why they're really, really mad. They're really, really mad because of what they're going through, behind the scenes. And they take it out on Royalty and her kids. Just find something all willy-nilly to talk about and just say, instead of going to handle the stuff behind the scenes. They get so riled up and they get on the internet and they talk about Royalty and her kids. And it's a shame. That's a shame. But the box opening time, CJ, like I said at the beginning of my video, I never understood why a man couldn't do two things at once. He's sitting up there holding the camera, but the kids gotta open the boxes. They just gotta do something. Ain't they doing enough making you the millions? So he did his little commentary on that video when CJ did the box opening with the kids. And so he's saying that every time Jalea got a pair of Kamara shoes, she wanted Kamara shoes, as if Jalea was jealous. Man, they made this man his money. If they wanted no one to have any of what the money that they made him, they had that choice. Why do you have to look at it as Jalea jealous? If Jalea wanted those shoes, she could have got those shoes. And Jalea could have been like, can you please order Kamara some more? Because I know they got some more. And, why does it always got to be like those children jealous of Kamara? Why do they have the reason to be jealous of Kamara? They the ones making you all those millions. And here you go. Here this man goes talking about she had 3 boxes of shoes right there, man. And talking about how happy they were. Man, the children already said everything was all right, but behind the scenes, everything was all right on, in front of the camera, but behind the scenes, it was a mess. See, this is a problem. They don't actually listen on that side. That's it. But I thought when I watched it, you know how you just be like, man, you just got to say something about this because it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And the girl can't have her shoes. She thought they was her shoes. Obviously, if she thought they was her shoes, they wear the same size or something. So if Jalea had a reason to think that. But it's always something with these people. This family can't get a break. And people like him continue to come on here, and then you can't even hear your own wife out because you're too worried about what's going on in royalties. Like, but still, meanwhile, arguing with his wife, got royalty playing on the, back there. Got royalty and her family playing back there. Like he didn't just lost it all, crying and everything. I'm like, no, you ain't getting your butt up here crying. Like you really heard talking about some 7 months. If people ain't had none in years, and you even in a marriage, what are you talking about? What make you special? Yeah, I know that's a part. It's one of the part things of the marriage that you want, but obviously you have done something. You have done something, and you're not even taking consideration what you done to this lady. He seemed like a selfish person, just selfish. Crying is just so your subscribers can see. Crying don't make it look real, honey. Yes, he did. Did you see him when he showed the scratches and stuff? I'm sitting up there like he's showing the scratches and all. Like you definitely did something because like in all them years you say you've been with her for 23 years, in all them years you just not up here showing something like that because you talk too much not to tell all your business. It was gonna come onto the scene because you talk too much. You when you come on YouTube, you do and you say wrong things. Yeah, he showed scratches on his back. He showed scratches on his arm. Shoot, because at first I thought he was trying to show a tattoo or something, but he had to. I guess they told him to show that again, and when he showed again, I seen scratches and a bruise and scratches on his arm. I'm like, that lady was mad. That lady was mad. What did you do? She said um he did cheat on her, but it was text messages. You know what I'm saying? So whatever she read in those text messages, um, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's not pleasing to her eyes, especially when you talking to another female. It's not pleasing to her eyes. And he's like, you punish me for, that first of all, it ain't no punishment. He asked her was she like depressed, and she was like, no, you depressed. It's like they be knowing what be going on, but they just try to make you look like the fool. That's what it looks like he's doing to her. They be knowing what's going on, but he know that's his audience, not his wife audience, because she don't come on there. You know what I'm saying? She just so happened to come on there now. But I'm like, you done did something to this woman, and she does not she does not like it. I wouldn't be surprised if she's like, I'm done, allegedly, like because she was that mad. But you stayed 23 years, with him talking all his crap, because how he talk now, it ain't just begin. He been talking like that. He been talking like that, but I just didn't like what he said about the kids, about Jalea. I don't talk about those kids. Those kids been through a lot. You know, what's crazy, they talk about Kamari and how her dad wasn't in her life. Man, no kids' dad ain't never been in their life. That is so aggravating me. I like Kamari, the only child. They went through something. Ain't nobody studying that these kids, it's three kids, not just one child, three kids that dad ain't been there. But it's Kamara this, it's Kamara that. Like, come on now. Like that aggravates me so bad that y'all can sit up here and talk about them, but basically the same thing. It didn't happen to them. You know what I'm saying? At least CJ went back for Kamara. Like it's so aggravating to see them get bashed. It just really, really hurts my soul. Like, and then you, ooh, it's like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. It's like they only hear Kamari and CJ. They don't, and when they want to talk good about, they want that sorrow story to be out there. You don't see them cheering around now blaming nobody because they daddy ain't there. You don't see them like because they mama doing a good job of making sure they protected heart wise and overall. Only reason why everybody is feel so sorry for Kamara is her mama wanted that. Just like she wanted sympathy, she put that sympathy out there on Kamara. I mean, me too. I think so too, newbie. That's what I was saying. Like, you obviously know that they have a lot going on behind the scenes because ain't no way I'd be sitting up there bashing people like that when I could clearly see that this girl is doing her best and blessings are happening for her. You know what I'm saying? But because of what they got going on behind the scenes, they want to break somebody else down. You're not going to break her. It may be once upon a time where she wanted to cry and she was tired, but you're not going to break her. That's the thing. They want to break her, but they're not going to do it. You talk and you bash these children, and I always felt and I paid attention. I'm like, y'all sit up here, y'all trying to go get. I remember them trying to go get Kamari and Dion and Jalea's dad and stuff like that. But when you see, I only seen Jalea dad and Carnation and all them dad that time when he came to CJ's house and Royalty's house. Yes, they don't. They do not. They do not. But I feel like Royalty kids are comfortable where they at. Like, you have to build, of course, you have to build yourself to get to those levels where you can get all those different type of things. They got to understand, one is Royalty herself now, just herself, not just CJ and Royalty. You know, because Royalty ran that house. All CJ dumbass wanted to do is try to run the money, and all he did was run up nothing but fucking shoes and clothes and shit in the house. Unnecessary jumpy houses, dude. Where those jumping houses at? Because you should have been brought some by now. Always, Lisa. Always. God always wins. Always. And I mean, even when I got what you said, Lisa. I get it. But that's what I be saying though, Lisa. That's exactly what I be saying. But I just can't stand it. You know, I don't watch him that much, but I had to watch him because it's it's something about all of them because you already know they're miserable and behind the scenes. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But you know what? Like I said before, Newbie, is that he did that and all that with royalty, right? All the dressing up and staying neat because he was next to a queen. He knew he had to look good. He ain't doing all that now. He know who he next to. He doing grimy stuff now. He ain't gonna dress up for that. Try to bully people, try to talk about your ex. You know, he do all that with royalty. Too fake. Too fake. Yeah, he's too fake. It like I mean, because if I beautiful had a beautiful family like royalty and I'm the guy, yeah, I'm gonna have to dress up here, every day. We have our off days where we walk around with our shorts and like royalty do, sweatsuit and stuff like that because we are all human. Because I don't want to walk around the house all dressed up, makeup up like that. You know what I'm saying? But when he stepped out with royalty, he stepped out. He stepped out. Both of them on the side of each other, they looked good. And they made a lot of stuff look good. Royalty and her kids did. You know, it's just like take you all the way back when he go to talking when the YouTuber goes to talking about um Jalea. Like Jalea's the one that had to see everything. She had to see everything. She knew what her mama was going through. She had to see everything. And you talk about Jalea, Jalea, Jalea probably knew ahead of time that that's our money. We sit up here, we work for this. Cause you do know the first older one be wise, very wise. She probably already knew it. And they still be drippy. But see what's crazy? Because it's not approval in their eyes. No, royalty is actually letting them get what they want and not behind them like, ew, you want that? Like CJ, you want these? This is the clothes they want. These are the shoes that they want. They're getting blessed unconditionally. And I just thank God for that. I thank God, just like I said about Keke Palmer. I thank that God that she got herself out of that situation. I thank God that royalty got herself out of that situation. Is what these men are getting over their heads. Like they're getting over their heads with how they treat women. And then he come on the internet and his wife walk up just blast on him. Just blast on him. Oh no, y'all didn't think y'all shit could come to the internet too, huh? Huh? You ain't got no other choice but not to kill because you know why? It's on the internet now. She done bust up and now you got to talk about it, huh? Just like you talk about somebody else, is gonna come out about what's going on with you. And the reason why you bash someone so much, it's ridiculous. And you come on here now, you bash yourself. You know you did. You want everybody to come on here because you're talking all that crap. You want everyone to believe that everything is all gravy in your family. Ain't nobody got no perfect family. But y'all don't have to bash this family, Royalty's family, like that because of what y'all going through behind closed doors. Yes. Yes, it is, Lisa. It's about to get better. It's about to get better. Because look how we think. We are really some smart thinkers. You know, even if we have shit going on behind the scene, we know we ain't perfect. We know that We know that we can handle it. And then opposed to them, look how they think. You go to bashing. I would hate to see all the karma that's piling up on you. You're bashing and bringing down another person like that. And that's one that we seen so far, and we gonna watch the rest of them. They gonna go through the same stuff. Stuff gonna be coming out about them. Yes, that live or something. Like if you really want things to work out, then why are you on live? You're not even paying attention to your mate. My mate say he wants time. I'm off this internet because family is first. You know what I'm saying? I I love everyone, but family is first. Like if you talking about have you talking about you have she haven't given you none in 7 months. First of all, you sound like a big ass baby. Um, but in those 7 months, what did you do about it? All I heard him said she always be cold, so I brought her a warm blanket, like a blanket that warms up, and she never opened it. Two, something is seriously wrong with you. These people, they be on the internet and they bashing other people all day. They need to step away from this internet. They need to step away because they, from the way he was crying, he had like he about to lose his best friend with that lady. Like he knew something was up, that she wasn't accepting something. I don't know. I don't know. But when she speaks, it seemed like it kind of like has something to do with it. I could have missed that, but it seems like it kind of has something to do with it. Hey Carmen, it seemed like it kind of has something to do with that because another woman gets tired. Like if you think that about another woman, are you really serious? You're my husband and I'm your wife right here. You think that about another woman, her family, that they did nothing to you? I mean, I ain't about to let you break up me and mine. Like the internet is not to do that. Yes, yes. You got to step away. You got to take. God will allow things to move. Take what's first. You know, don't stay on it. Don't stay on this move all day. I mean, I want to be here for my audience, but I not only me, myself. I would like my audience to know to step away from it. And if if it's your kids or family members or husband or wife or whatever it may be, you handle that. You know what I'm saying? Because the internet is still gonna be here. And what CJ so cool said, the internet is not real. That dude is crazy. He needs some help though. He needs some help. Because I'm gonna step away. And if really people really like you, they'll come back. And if they don't come back, I can't do anything about that because from the beginning, I always try to make sure people understand who I am, and what I'll do. But yeah, you have to they on that side for all the evil things that they're saying about that family, you know, and they haven't done anything to them, like literally nothing to them. Your karma is building up and building up. It's like it's gonna explode. You know, he needs to understand more is gonna come out. This is just the beginning for that side. It's just the beginning for that side. Like they they're not getting enough. They're not getting it. They not understand if they mess with a person with a light like royalty, I don't know if they ever had that type of person in their life. You know what I'm saying? But they mess with a like royalty and her family and chosen one because first of all, CJ really seriously thought these people was not gonna make it. You know when she left. You know what I'm saying? He really thought they weren't gonna make it. And it's sad that him as a man child would want to say something or wanted to be like that for people that made him all those millions and left him with that shit. You understand? That's crazy. And then what you wished upon them is actually you. He does, Miss Dees. He really does. I mean, I'm looking down his page because you know I can't. I already don't watch them like that. I can't watch all that negative about Roy. Those two videos because I said let me go see this because I'm seeing Ice Cream. He did his video, and I'm seeing Ice Cream. I'm like, let me go see the full video because you know sometimes Ice Cream he do the video and you know he'll do a little small amount of. I said I want to see the facial expression. I want to see actually hear it. You know because this series right here they finna get karma on that side. They already like you don't sit up there and bash people like that. That ain't do nothing to you. And that lady is tired. Like no, you cannot be sitting on the internet talking about a whole female and her family all day. And you know what? All I was saying why they were going back and forth. I said, "Bro, it's so beautiful back there. Look at that beautiful smile she got." I was just like, "Y'all carry on," because and he still got them running on the TV back there. He trying to be funny, but at the same time, like you got that big old TV back there with them on it. Dude, you don't have to do all that. Y'all really in love with royalty for real. Yes, but this man, these folk, they better wake up, y'all, because karma is real. Like you can't keep bashing the chosen, but y'all bash them to the point where y'all just want to see these people out on the street, see them wanting and needing everybody. Because every time these people can't even say anything, it's always bashing them, bashing them, bashing them. You know what I'm saying? I was saying at the beginning of the video that I wish that things would have moved fast, you know, with royalty in court and stuff like that. But God got it moving the way it's moving for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I know she tired, but he got it. But like for us the bullying and stuff, and the abuse, because I know it's some type of abuse in that what he's been doing to royalty. So, but I'm just like, I wish people would move fast like they did for, you know, I'm not blaming Keke Palmer for anything. Don't get me wrong, but like Keke Palmer, because Keke Palmer, soon as she went and made her statement, they gave her full custody of her child, which I'm so grateful for because you never know what these people be going on, what be going on behind the scenes with these people. And my heart goes out to her. And had to get the guns taken away from her baby daddy, because he would, you know, try to do something himself or someone else, you know. But I kind of wish that they would have moved fast like that with royalty because I feel like the police, as much as we'll call and you know on CJ about anything that he had done wrong, especially that time when he pulled the gun out and waving in the air or waving it over there by his mom, her mom, and her. He should have been done then. He should have been done. He should not. I don't understand why anything. Well, something's gonna happen to him in karma. I know that much. But the law enforcement there is weird. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, law enforcement is supposed to be doing something about this. The bullying on the internet, all of it is evidence right here on the internet. So I didn't understand that. Like, these children getting bullied, and I'm glad that you said they don't watch what be going on with them like that. But I'm glad they don't. The kids, Jalea, and Carnation, and Leon. Leon is very happy. Look, our boy Leon is handsome and he's very, very happy. But you know what? That ain't even gonna get them up off of them. It's sad, but it's true. So, the guy from Tasha K, the Tasha K brawl, he came out speaking. Now you talking about somebody that seemed like they was trying to get money. Now he was trying to get money when he came out speaking, talking about, I want to say, like, my back broke. That he started talking about, I'm hurt mentally. You know, I'm just sitting up here like, what is these people problem these days? Like, for one, Tasha K husband was the one fired him, and she just stomped his butt in the head because she got pissed how disrespectful he was. Like, although our girl can get a lot disrespectful, but when you in places like that, you know, you calm down. You don't go that far. But just because you calm down don't mean other people. But you can't look at these YouTube and be like, oh, they weak. And then when they get in front of you, they whoop they whoop your ass. And that's how I feel about Tasha K. I was like, Tasha K, I ain't never seen her fight, but she was mad that day. She was mad that day. So, how y'all day was today? Mm. Without it cooked before I got on here. Cooked before I got on here. So they would not bother me. Make sure everything was great. Thank you. But yeah, nigga crying on the internet. Like, boy, get your butt off the internet. Just get off. Please just get off. Let me see. I'm finna go back to the video. Cause it's just so weird to me. Like, no, you don't get to talk all that crap, and now you want to cry. You want to cry now. Let me go to ice creams one then, because I don't want to go to his and give it any more views. Let me go to ice cream. Cause that's crazy. Oh Lord. He says CJ Milton. There's always something. I'm finna play ice cream's video about it. Yeah, that's crazy. Ice cream, like, what are you talking about, man? I know he ain't. I don't think Ice Cream seen the actual video. He probably just did the audio, but if he seen the video, he would have been like, "What is he crying for?" He coming out wiping his tears like he been a bruise. Like,
She said she don't want it. So he's talking about his wife. Talk about how y'all made it work for 23 years. Because I mean, it got to be the man that want to stay around. Like, because the man.
That's already, to me, that's already misogynistic. Because, like, why would you say it's got to be the man? Dude, it takes two. It's two in a marriage, not just you. That's the problem with you having now. I can see how you think with this woman off screen, behind the scenes. Like, I can see how you think right now. It's not just about you in a marriage, man. Like, if you want to marry you, then marry you if you feel that way.
So it's Royal Oaks anywhere. It got to be the man that want to. So he's been. It sounds like he's been with his woman 23 years. And she hasn't been giving him sex for the last 7 months. Man, I tell you guys, I don't know how. Like, I managed to get into the live stream when Mama So Cool was live, and then when Carlos flipped on her. I don't know how today I just like I guess it's magically this stuff happens. Like, I get in this live stream, and then like within 3-4 minutes, he's having an argument with his woman because she hasn't been giving him sex for 7 months. She hasn't been doing anything. They haven't been doing anything. This might explain why he keeps going off on royalty. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I give myself a pat on the back. Now, it takes two, but it's just like the man. You won't be a wife unless the man asks you to marry him. Y'all control pussy, we control marriage. So me is the reason why we made it for 23 years. Of course, her staying and doing all that, but because of me, because I didn't want to be this dog. Do y'all think a woman would stay with you for 2 years if you was doing all that?
And, you know, I would leave him.
Y'all think a woman would stay with you
I would leave him just because of the way he thinks. Just because of the way he thinks.
22 years I decided to not be a dog, and now this last year I decided to be a dog. Damn. She's behind the camera doing a lot of talking. So what happened, y'all, is, you know what I'm saying? There's no, like, SEX going on. There's none of that's going on.
He sound like a big ass kid.
The situation happened. I'm cut off. I don't get to do nothing. I'm not having sex. She's not giving it to me. It's been about 7 months. I'm married. And I'm still not going out to have sex with women, even though my wife cut me off for sex.
Oh my God.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. How many months? Tell me.
You ain't even talk about the problem. You just talking about the
They were really having a fight. What would y'all do, y'all women, if your wife cut you off from sex, but it wasn't from cheating? He hasn't had disrespect. Y'all heard him. She cut me off from sex for disrespect. Wow. I want to know, all the women. Do you stop having sex with your man for 5?
Do you blame her? Look what he's doing now. Look what he's saying now. I don't blame her.
This stream was supposed to be a reaction to
I don't blame her.
And somehow somebody, I guess, said something in the comment section. I don't remember who, and they were talking about sex or something like that, and then he changed the whole subject to his personal life and his woman.
And he's abusive talking. Like, look how he speaks.
He goes on to confess that he hasn't had sex with her for 7 months. He hasn't had anything with her for 7 months, and they've been married for 20-something years.
How is that a deal breaker? Because you don't get SEX. Like, how that a deal breaker? If you got a good woman, he said she stay in the house, she be here, and
so now y'all know my business, bro. It's kind of hard.
Child, this stuff is coming out about these people. I'm just.
No, she's not. She's in the house every day. She don't go nowhere. Nope.
See?
I would be tripping. No, but ain't even that. She's right here every single day of it, every day. So no, I just want to know. Thank you.
And he sounds so like, just like CJ, like they sound kind of like feminine. Allegedly. Look how he talk.
My sister's friend, she saw me on Father's Day. This woman that I knew since young asked me, "Why are you out on Father's Day?" And that's how it started, y'all. She asked me, "What am I doing out at Walmart on Father's Day? Why ain't you getting pampered?" It's my whole sister's friend.
I don't understand why is that a big problem. He's out at Father's Day. I don't get it. Like, you go out Father's Day. If you want something, you can do it yourself, you know. Like, don't sit up there and act like you can't. She don't have to do everything like that for you just because it's a holiday. Yeah, and my dad is older. You know, he's in his 60s. So he's like, when he comes to his birthday, he's like, oh, it's just another day. But you already know people still be caring about that day. So you still show the appreciation for that day. But when it comes to something like Father's Day, my dad is stay going out on Father's Day. What, you mean to tell us we wrong for not going to get it? But that, you know, his gifts be there. But if you just so happy, she's like, you went to get something for yourself, like for you, your stuff. Like, why did you leave on Father's Day? That's what I would have said. Why you had to go out on Father's Day? That's what I would have said to him.
I ain't do nothing with this girl, but text her. I ain't do nothing. I ain't have sex with this girl, but you heard her. She cut me off from sex for.
That's the only thing he focused on. That's the only thing he focused on.
Damn, that dude was like, he's having a whole meltdown.
Now I said to prove it and give it to you now. And she's not holding out. All that flirting you did to him, my girl be mad as fuck and still be wanting me that night. Thank you. I said that she's different. There's no makeup sex. How would a woman want makeup sex, bro? She stopped having sex with me. And not just sex. All of the other things.
And I think she's depressed and don't even know she's depressed.
So I'm asking y'all grown-ups now because it clearly ain't about her no more, Charlene.
Oh, so this is all about Charlene. Damn. So his woman stopped having sex with him because he reacts to Charlene to royalty. Wow.
Ice Cream said that funny.
You know what I'm saying? If we gonna be real, Jason talked about that offline. She bombed my life, bro. Crystal Holly, shout out to you. She stopped giving me sex though. Y'all heard her now because I was cheating. But then I started texting my little sister's friend, and now the bottom done blew out. And now she said, but she stopped giving me sex.
Not the bottom.
Not from cheating. So I'm asking y'all women, and y'all saying no. Y'all would not have done that to y'all. Look, you asked us to do it.
Damn, it's getting heated now.
We had an anniversary July 1st, and he's making shirts for the bitch on July 1st.
I got you, Miss Dees.
So y'all, I got cut off from sex.
He done did something for one. Average as best. He done did something. He want to try to make her look like a fool because those are his subscribers and they are fans of his. So she really have to say the real true story.
This is bad. This is so bad.
7 months, bro. I wrote it down in my journal.
Her anniversary is in July. Y'all can do the math.
Wow.
That's
In the lab, Jason.
He's allowed.
He stay on live. That's what she had. This what he have to do. If she communicates with him, she probably have to communicate with him online. She probably have to communicate everything in him on live. Like, he don't step away. He is all about that. Step away from the computer, man. Step away. Your marriage is on the line. 23 years are on the line. If you care about anything besides just the SEX part of it, dude, you need to fix it or you need to move on, you know, because if you're going to be all day on the internet all the time, you have no life. Like, you have no life. I don't even know if they got kids, but I feel bad if they got kids and they all on the internet all the time. Like grow up. You know what I'm saying? Your wife is supporting you in it, but still, just because she's supporting you don't mean she don't want no time with you. And it sounds like she's saying that you be on live like way too much and talking about royalty. Talk about another female. She's getting tired of hearing it. Get off the female. Or God, no.
He's really like this is it just reminds me when Mama's So Cool was live and Carlos discovered that I guess she was taking money from CJ, and I guess he was upset about it because it seems like I guess he was paying more than her, and then he got in his feelings and then went off on her. And that wouldn't be the first time. I think it probably happened like 3 or 4 other times. But this is the first time I've heard your average at best Jason, man, this is bad. Him and his woman are going at it on live. I don't know how this transition
He's sweating.
He was talking about royalty. He says that the meet and greet was a massive failure. CJ on 32s and royalties meet and greet was a failure. Not a lot.
And see what's crazy about it, he's gonna skip over talking about, you know, D-Bake and CJ on 32s being there, but you want to sit up there and bash royalty because he was talking some, you know, you don't need CJ, but you know, you have his friends that they don't want just CJ friends. When they came into royalty and CJ is, you know, when whoever was friends with CJ got with royalty and they was her friends too. You see that they love him. First of all, D-Bake is a real father. His kids are close with Leon. See, CJ ain't been there for those kids like that. He sees that royalty is a stand-up woman and committed to friendships, you know, long as it's genuine, long as it's real, you know. CJ is not that type of person. CJ is all out for CJ. He gonna turn his back on his day one A1, even from Gary. Because I don't know if Nike know this or not. You may be his baby mama, but girl, he's not doing things in a good light for you. You know what I'm saying? CJ is only doing things for himself. I mean, it's his own benefit. Just the same way is how he treat the ones that was his day ones before Nike too. Look how he treat them. So I don't know anybody. You know, they shouldn't expect no good things coming from CJ. Like, stop trying to make him out to be the better person, the better dude, because he's not. It's clearly there in your face. And if people don't believe it, hey, ask his ex-friends. They always trying to make it seem like she wanted his friends. Like, please stop. Those friends was willing to do that for her. They wanted to do that for her because they're welcoming her to Texas like anybody else. Like, that welcome her to Texas, and that has that type of movement in Texas. Like, come on now. Like, if it was CJ, y'all wouldn't be saying that. But CJ would have been fake with those guys. Because CJ is nobody's friend. He's nobody's friend for real. But Royalty know how to keep people and keep people as a friend. And keep people close and be real genuine towards them. And that's what gets me when he said, well, if you don't need CJ or anything that comes with CJ, why do you have to be around his friends? Dude, CJ on 32s clearly explained it. And D-Bake clearly keeps his children around because she's a genuine person. Like, and his baby mama and her are best friends. Like, come on now, y'all. This stuff is not new. Like, obviously, they haven't watched them for real. Do they even watch any of CJ videos? Like, seriously, instead of going to the videos to point out the box opening side, the money he spent on the kids, that was their money. That was their money. I wish they would stop acting like that was all CJ's. That was their money. And everything those children got in those videos, they deserved it and more.
And then we learn now that this man hasn't had sex for 7 months because apparently he was making shirts for some other woman. This is crazy.
And he's a liar. He gonna sit there.
She won't sit down beside me, kid, son. She's scared. She's not gonna sit down beside me, bro.
To y'all on the internet. Y'all remember when he said something on July 1st? I don't know if y'all remember that live. Talking about our whole relationship and
Damn,
whatnot.
he's smoking because
This nigga said, look, I
he's
just got
real
I just got ran off the road on October 22nd.
Yeah, we sleep in the same bed, but she don't touch me. She don't touch me.
Was still texting.
They sleep in the same bed and his own woman doesn't even touch him.
Oh my God, I
The
can
government
imagine
is
how
paying
that
for people
goes.
to go back to school
You
if
know?
they're interested in healthcare. So due to a shortage,
Bro, this is way too much personal information now, my man. You're putting your
Well, they
business
do
out
it to
here.
Royalty,
This
you
is
know.
too crazy.
So we can listen to it. I
On my
stream.
life. See what she did?
The whole accident. See what you did.
Yep, she don't touch me. She sleep on the West Coast, I sleep on the East Coast. It's enough to fit a 250-pound man in between us every night.
How is that
She don't encourage me. She don't say it's gonna be all right. None of that.
Stop acting like a kid.
You know I wouldn't have done this on my ass.
Yes, you did. July, September.
Look at my ass, y'all. Y'all think I'm lying, man? Look at my ass, bro.
He's lying. If y'all don't have to think
We not breaking, y'all. I ain't breaking
I
nobody.
can prove it for y'all.
She don't touch me.
He
Lie.
And that
said
girl
we
got
not
mad.
pranking.
My little sister's friend got mad because she said, "Why are you out on Father's Day?"
He just was shopping.
But why am I on Father's Day? Ask why was I out on Father's Day and you wasn't out doing it?
Walmart to get some steak for
Why didn't you do it?
You went to Walmart to get ink for your shirt.
But it's Father's Day. You're my wife. You go do it.
What did you do on Mother's Day and my birthday?
Damn.
Y'all see this tip for tat shit? Y'all see this shit?
What's the problem for that man to go to
This is
goddamn Walmart on
crazy.
Father's Day? He's cat. He's trying to make it was an issue that he went to
Hold on, let me play this part again.
Yes, you did. July.
He's just trying to pinpoint some type of issue or any type of
We're not
problem.
breaking, y'all. I ain't breaking nobody.
Obviously, he wants to do something that
My sister's friend got mad because she said, "Why are you out on
he
Father's
wants
Day?"
to do, and he's pinpointing everything. Because why is the first thing when you're not getting it, you thinking about going out and getting it? It's not like your mate did that, so why are you thinking about going out and getting it?
Y'all see this tip for tat shit? Y'all see this shit?
What's the problem for that man to go to goddamn Walmart on Father's Day? He's cat. He's trying to make it was an issue that he went to Walmart on Father's Day. That's weird. He went to Walmart on Father's Day because he wanted to go get shit for his shirt.
And then my little sister's friend saw me that I knew since she was 6 years old and said, "Man, she's weird. Why are you out on Father's Day?"
Laugh and laugh.
He's sitting up there reading the comments.
She hasn't had sex with you for 7 months. What
You need to see what's wrong with your relationship. You talking about Father's Day?
He wants to get back to Royalty's video after all of this. Boy, I think at this point nobody's really interested in
OMG.
you talking about Royalty's meet and greet at this point. Everybody wants to know about that relationship you got going on now with your wife of 20 years. And why did
What
she
in the
suddenly stop
world?
giving you sex? I think we're all curious to know this now. I mean, since you introduced it to us, since you started this whole thing on this live stream, I think that's where everybody wants to know now. What are you doing, sir, that your own woman isn't giving you sex?
For real.
We don't really, at this point, I don't think anybody cares about you talking about Royalties meet and greet and only 10 people showed up. I don't think everyone's interested to know at this point.
Thank you, Rena Williams. If you start cheating, she better not get mad. Thank you.
But see, that's the thing he wants to do. That's what he want to do. That's why he's taking everything that she's doing and running with it, because that's what he wants to do. You know, because he's the guy at the point of the marriage. Well, now he I don't know. I don't know if he even care or love.
Y'all hear her?
I mean, I want to know what is it like. What is What are you going to accomplish? This is the same thing. This is the same kind of scenario I was talking about. Mama's so cool. Like she was saying, I'm recording.
He
this
wants to
for
be
evidence. Like,
free. Guess what? People are trying to holler at him probably now. So now he wants to be free. A woman can feel that turn.
Gonna help your situation.
In her situation, she can feel that turn. She can feel them changes. She can feel them changes in the situation, and I feel like she feels it. That's why he ain't been getting her. And I feel like if he done it already, he's about to do it.
YouTube on live is just somehow.
It's just
Are they trying to get some
when
kind
you
of
treat a woman like that
from their audience,
it's just something you can see in your guy.
Live stream, you're gonna have a serious problem.
That's like, oh yeah, he slipped and some ain't right.
Said that your wife of 20 years hasn't given you sex because of, I guess, you cheating, or
and then you call saying that on the internet, like she's such a bad person, dude. We see you on the internet all the time.
You might get the feedback or the support of your followers.
We see you on the internet all the time. She has every right to feel the way that she feels. Then you're trying to overpower her words.
I'm upset. I've been upset and not happy for a while.
Wow. She said she's been upset and not happy for a while.
And you were still texting while you was having sex.
You're not giving me sex.
You did that on your
You're not giving no oral sex. You don't beat my dick.
You get oral.
Man, the look, when I seen his video, the look on his face, you could tell he feel like, oh, this about to be over with. Like, don't be afraid now. Don't be afraid now.
Why do you want her to get on camera? Like, this is crazy. Or you like,
that's not what she do. That's what he do.
Yeah,
if she want to get on camera, she get on there and do it herself.
You know you're lying.
Once you neglect a man, he will find someone.
No, he already
Once you neglect a man, he will find someone who will give him the attention he needs. Yup, and Tamara.
Neglect a man. It's about both of y'all, you idiot. You freaking idiot. I can't stand no selfish person. It's about both of y'all.
You stopped giving me sex, bro. Yes, you did. And I stayed here.
He's still talking about SEX, but it ain't just about SEX.
How would a man know? She's telling me she has sex on my birthday. No, you didn't. My birthday's the 15th. Y'all heard me just say shit. Oh my God, no. Y'all heard on the 16th.
Real tense.
I didn't stop you. You won't give me sex, bro.
Yes, you did. I didn't do anything that I was to do.
Are you depressed?
Are you?
damn.
For someone that celebrated anniversaries on a live and all the people that's talking to them left. And put on that whole front and is actively having sex. And acting like it's still backdoor.
Is he like, does he live next to a fire station or something?
He's crazy.
Look, I just got ran off the road on October 22nd. How are you texting the bitch on October 23rd?
Wow.
How are you doing that?
Oh, damn.
How are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm
What
alright.
does that mean?
He trying to talk
They talking about, is he all right? You better chill out.
Texting the bitch on October 23rd. How are you doing that?
Yeah.
How are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm
What
alright.
does that mean? And you having sex. So what does that mean?
Yeah.
Oh, he messing it up.
Damn.
He messing it up.
She borrowed my life, brother. Wasn't nothing I could do.
Hello?
She came in there because she wanted to get it out. That's the only way she could talk to you. It's
Damn,
on
that
live.
stream got fucked up real quick. It went south real quick. Boy.
Real quick.
I don't know how I found this, man. I don't know how I stumbled into this. I was watching him. I was like, let me go check him out, because some people were trying to say that Jason is much more aggressive than PJ. Like, he be getting real down and dirty when talking about royalty. So I was like, let me go check out this since he's live. Boy, this was bad.
Yes.
Really bad.
But you know what? They are gonna get their karma because they should have kept their mouth closed. You know, and there's more and more people on that side that's gonna get their karma because they should have never, you know, talked about Rosie and her family like that. So, other words, it's not surprising to me. So that they are going through these things. You know, I mean, it's gonna. Hey, just let's watch it unravel. Just watch it unravel. Ta-ta. Well, that's it for today, you guys. I will see you later. When I come back is when I come back. Y'all have a good day. I am out.